just said that on camera. This shit going viral.
Ape Nation, thank you for helping me pass 200 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, hopefully I can earn it today.
Ape Nation, what's going on, guys? It is Saturday afternoon, July 24th, 2021. I thought long and hard before I decided to make this video, but I think it's the right thing to do, at least for most of my people, the small community that we're in that talk. I think it's important. It's pretty much a public service announcement, as far as I'm concerned. But real quick, before I get into that, I want to talk about this article that came out yesterday about Janet Yellen. You guys know she's a Treasury Secretary. And she went on the record warning Congress that her department will need to embark on extraordinary measures on August 2nd to prevent the U.S. government from defaulting if lawmakers are unable to strike a deal to raise or extend the debt ceiling. This is the first I'm hearing of this. I haven't heard anything about this until yesterday. It says, after August 2nd and barring a debt limit agreement, the Treasury will start taking extraordinary measures to pay for Congress legal and financial obligations, a temporary fix that allows the Secretary to tap additional government accounts for a period of weeks. The period of time the extraordinary measures may last is subject to considerable uncertainty due to a variety of factors, including the challenges of forecasting the payments and receipts of the U.S. government months into the future, exacerbated by the heightened uncertainty in payments and receipts related to economic impact of the pandemic. Now, she wrote this to Nancy Pelosi. Now, as a country, we've never defaulted on debt. That would be unprecedented. We've come close a couple times. I guess in 2011, the Republicans refused to pass a debt ceiling increase, and that actually led to a downgrade. I think that's why we're not AAA. The part I found a little shocking is it says economists say default, though extremely unlikely, would be a catastrophic event and would pose a significant threat to several sectors of the American economy. I would assume that the market would be included with that, as well as banks, insurance. And down the bottom here, it closes off and says, for his part, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell told Punchbowl News earlier this month that he can't imagine a single Republican voting to raise the debt limit amid Democrats' free-for-all taxes and spending. You know, this is something that if for some reason Congress can't get this done, it would be a catastrophic event. And this is the first I'm hearing of it, so I'll bring it to you guys. And just something to keep in the back of your mind. If you want to go read the article, it's from CNBC.com. It just says Yellen urges Congress to raise or suspend the debt limit. So yesterday I happened to have this video come up in my queue, and it was the pump and dump scams are getting out of control. The channel is Spencer Cornelia. He's got a great channel. He exposes all kinds of fake gurus and different scams that are going on in finance and the market and altcoins, all that kind of stuff. If you get a chance, go check out his channel if that's something that interests you. But I find all this stuff fascinating. He's able to find all these different scams that social media influencers are using. One of them even included, they had started a altcoin, something called Save the Kids, and all the influencers that pumped it got in early and dumped all their coins before it hit the market, and then people went in and bought all their coins, and the price dropped, and everyone got screwed. So it's something that's happening on a large scale, and a lot of people are losing a lot of money. I mean, the thing has got 42,000 views from yesterday. He's got almost 200,000 subscribers. But there's another channel called CoffeeZilla, and he does a similar type of thing. He exposes fake gurus. So if you get a chance and that's something that you find interesting, definitely recommend to go watch their channels. All right. So on Thursday, news broke at Lou TV. I'm going to pull this clip for you. And I'd like to know what you guys think about this.
Done. This is a holding pattern, time frame, TikTok, whatever. Little D's, I don't know where you guys are going to fit in this, but good luck. All right. I gave you the AMC minute. All right, moving over. Couple of things. One, something that keeps popping up in my head.
It's funny how he only has a minute for AMC. With all that's going on right now with the stock, with the dark pools, everything we know about what's going on right now, the volume of buy versus sell, 90% of the shares going in dark pools, and the stock price dropping while we keep eating up the shares, and he's only got a minute for AMC. But his whole channel was based on AMC, but now he's only got a minute for it.
But I continue failing to put it out there. You are not apes. We are not apes. Okay? Now I buck around, I call you transmit for that time, but that's a love thing for me that you guys, whatever. Well, nobody's apes. We've moved past that era, which was funny, whatever at first, but trust me, we've moved past that. So please don't refer to yourselves anymore as apes. Now we can goof around with each other and stuff like that, and I understand that, but
I would love to know, who the f does this guy think he is, coming out and saying, please don't refer to each other as apes, when he's based his whole channel. I know he's not a YouTuber, right? But he's got like 300 videos. Yeah, I was infuriated and vexed when I saw this. I'll let him finish up.
you got to think about who first came out with that name and labeled everybody that. You got to understand. You got to understand. These motherfuckers don't think like me and you. Do you understand? They don't. I mean, like, for real, they don't. So if they can invest in fucking in shit that could wipe out humanity and get a good return, they'll be in it. So understand something. Don't call yourself apes anymore. You know, for us, we always go back and forth. I say transmit flag, whatever.
Lou, why don't you get speak for yourself? You don't know me. I don't know you. I wouldn't sell out my soul for anyone. But this really made me upset. I don't know what you guys think about it. And then, you know, I was just thinking, all right, well, I'm not gonna put this in my video. It's kind of pointless. I saw that pump and dump video, and then Lou dropped this gem. So this is Lou's video from today. I would say it's just basically a 13-minute public service announcement. And I want to say thank you to him for putting this out, because I think he made a lot of great points in this PSA about what happens after AMC. And a couple things that I learned from this I thought were really interesting. Well, I'll let Lou do the talking. I'm not going to talk for him.
I'm going to get money. That's it. I'm getting money. The thing is, what's life after? Because a lot of people are confused on that. I can tell you one thing. Based on the shit that's going on in the market, and it's always gone on. I mean, you can go back a fucking bunch of years. You can, look, some motherfuckers here probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but you go back. After this shit is done, what I'm doing is what I've always done is I'm not long-term. I'm not long-term. I'm not. And now after this fucking thing, oh, trust me. I'm in the morning and I'm out before lunch, like that.
So I'm assuming here Lou is saying after AMC squeezes, and I'm assuming he's meaning after we fix and put all the rules and regulations into effect that we need to in order to fix up Wall Street, clean it up, and get the playing field level again. I'm just going to assume that's what he means by that. I can't say that for sure, but it sounds like it.
Out. Couple of plays. In, out, whatever. Cash up. Throw fucking mass money on it, let it go up a couple of points, and lose out, in and out. Just like I look for events. Something happens with oil, I got my fucking targets. Biotech, I'm always scanning that. Technology plays, I'm always scanning it. And that's what I do. Just basically line them up, always looking at the news, always. You know, I've been posting on the blog and on the news on the site, but I don't think people really get to that. And I think that at the end of the day, I might just pull back on that, because right now everybody's so AMC has to go. What's gonna happen after AMC? You're gonna park your money in the fucking stock and have them do this shit to you again? Do the math on this. They fucking with everybody holding while they create synthetics. You think I'm gonna be a part of this shit again going forward? Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so maybe he doesn't mean that, but I know a lot of us do. We want this market fixed so we can go forward and make investments in the future. I think it's going to be important for the U.S. economy and for Wall Street and the stock market to fix this if they have any plans on a future for the the stock exchange in America. If they don't fix this after what's gone on, this country is in serious economical trouble. We're going to have major problems, because if the American people don't trust it, why are the Saudis or anyone else who's heavily invested in the U.S. economy, why would they put their money in this stock market? I don't think we have an option to not fix it. So maybe that's not for Lou, and he has some other plans. I'll let him tell you about them.
Everybody gets caught in something. It's going to be a money play. It's going to be money, but I'm not doing this no more. No. I'm coming in, bang, 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 out, bang, 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 out, bang, 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 out. Fucking crazy. For those that know, Operation Monkey Balls.
And for those of you who don't know, Operation Monkey Balls is just another term for either scalping or pump and dump. I'm not sure what she's talking about, but it's one of those. Those are the only things you can get in and out that fast and make money. The only problem with that is if you look statistically at trying to do day trading, I have the figure right here. It's 90% of day traders lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days. So you really have to have an amazing financial advisor to be able to get you in and out of plays, knowing when to get in and when to get out going forward. If you're going to do stuff like that, if you're going to be trying to find moves like that, you have to have someone who knows what they're doing. And I think that's what Lou's trying to say.
So, that's normal. Don't worry about it. You guys also have to switch your mindset over after this is up. Maybe you guys don't even come back to the market, whatever. You know, there's other stuff, you know. Just be careful going forward, because this is also going to be the era of the ultimate crypto scams, all kinds of wild stuff. You know, if you feel like your nerves are fucked up and your cat's like, motherfucker, we're not going back in the market no more. Listen to the cat. If it's not for you, don't do it. You know, as far as for me, you know, it's just how it is. It's the nature of the beast. It's either this is you or this is not you. And if it is you, you're probably thinking just like me. Go in, make 50 grand, 100 grand, boom, get out.
Well, not on crypto scams, right? He's talking about like day trading, I'm assuming. It's a very good point. You should change your mindset up, and try and eliminate any kind of scammers. Just good advice.
That's just how it is, you know. You study the events, you see what's moving. You go, you know what? Let me go for a couple. Boom, 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 boom. Get out. That's it. Done. That's what I'm looking at. So, if you're thinking I'm looking to go part 2 and be like, come on, one more year, another squeeze, get the fuck out of here. Skynet's still gonna be there. This practice is still gonna go on. and I'm gonna park my money for 1 year and be here like that. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Cats can be like that. I'm out, motherfucker. Open that door. He's like that trying to turn.
It's so strange to me that he seems just as shocked as the rest of us at what's going on in the market. You know, he's talking about in this whole video about saying how, you know, they're doing this stuff right in front of us and they're manipulating everything. And I don't know, someone so tied in just seems like he would have seen this coming, maybe? I don't know. But he seems to have just been just as clueless as we were. At least we have all that in common.
If you stick around this, you're gonna have to like set some limits on who you listen to, you know, the groups you hang around with, and all kinds of stuff. And like when this is all done and poof, I'm gonna pull back some. Good, take a vacation, do whatever you want, rent strippers, midgets, do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. God bless you. Pull back. We're all gonna pull back. Then when I pop back on again, it's gonna be a different focus. No more this AMC, GameStop, or anything. It's gonna be plays, and that's it. Now I don't even gotta pick them. Other people pick them, and I can be like, look what these people are doing.
Again, good advice. He says, be careful who you listen to, the groups of people you're involved with, who's telling you what. Take a pullback after the squeeze. Reassess everything. But he said he's going to come back. He's going to pop back up after. And once that happens, start making plays based off other people's suggestions. So I guess he knows the people you're supposed to be talking to. I guess at some point, he'll let you know that.
In, out, in, out. That's my thing. If you make your entire year's salary in one morning, you understand what I'm saying? That's just how you got to look at things. That's why I said I got to look at it.
Oh, if it was only that easy, guys. I don't know about that claim. If you could make your whole year's salary in one morning, and he's been doing this channel for 3 months, that's a shame.
You know, you got to look at it going forward like, okay, you're not going to be in this stuff. Also, you're never going to have the type of upticks that something like, you know, when it goes up and it starts ripping and ripping and ripping, you're not going to get that. So only on a fast moving event you're going to have something like that. So that's the deal going forward. So future is going to be interesting. I plan to be around because but there's a lot of other factors. But my brother from another mother that just emailed me and wanted to have some information on this stock and the market, I think this answers your question for a lot of people there as well. After this is done, I go back to my old fucking ways. I'm still that way right now.
So, guys, I don't know. I just think it was a good information overall. Everything he said was pretty spot on. As far as be careful who you're listening to. When it comes to scalping, day trading, and pump and dumps and stuff like that, you need a lot of capital to get that going. You need a lot of people to be involved. Just be cautious on who is telling you to put your money where, especially if you don't know anything about charts and how to find catalysts and how to read technical analysis, how to anticipate earnings. If you don't have any knowledge in any of those fields, it's going to be very difficult for you to get in and be able to be a day trader. You could get lucky on a pump and dump maybe. But in order to go in and be able to make a year's salary in one morning, if that was so easy, everyone would be doing it. And I think Lou knows that. So just be cautious. Be cautious with who you surround yourself with. Be cautious who you're listening to. Who's giving you the tips. All that stuff comes into play and being successful going forward. And I think that's what Lou is getting at ultimately as his point of this video. That he's done with the market. I hope he stays around so we can hash out all these things to fix the market so people can invest in blue chip stocks again and play the market like usual, how it should be, supply and demand, makes the price go up and down. But if not, then he goes on his own way and, we go on ours. Guys, that's all I got for this afternoon. I appreciate you guys sticking around this long in the video. Like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. This is Ape Nation. I'm the Massalorian, and I'm out.